I've got an original Xbox console that won't power on. I took the top off so I could see inside what was happening. When I press the power button, I can see the small GPU cooling fan try to start up, but immediately stops. Let's see if we can fix it. This is going to be my first time repairing an Xbox console or attempting to. One of the main culprits that could cause problem with these is a leaking clock capacitor. This one looks like it may have leaked onto the board a little bit. It doesn't look too bad in my opinion, but like I said, this is my first time fooling with this. So I went ahead and pulled the capacitor off and tried to clean the board with some IPA. Replacing the capacitor is an option, but it's not really necessary. Every time you remove the power plug from the wall, you'll have to reset the Xbox's clock, but other than that, there's no downside to not replacing it, so I'll just leave it removed. And I'm going to go through and try to clean everything, the fans, the cooling fins, and everything on the board top and bottom. It looks to be pretty damn clean already, so it's not going to be much work. After removing what dust I could, I'm going to reassemble everything. First, I'll put the power supply back in place. Next, I'll reinstall the main board. Now the main board's back in place. Since I failed to show all the screws and disassembly, here's where they are. Now all the screws are in place and everything looks nice and clean. So after pulling the clock capacitor, cleaning up everything with Q-tips and IPA, I plugged the box back in and tried it, and it still won't power on. I'm still getting the little GPU fan trying to start up for like a half a second and no power light. So thanks to the original Xbox modding community on Facebook and some help I've been getting there, the next thing to try is going to be swapping out the PSU. I'm not confident in my abilities, and I don't think I really have the proper tools to reflow all the solder on the PSU and recap it. So I bought one on eBay for like 40 bucks. It'll be a few days before it gets here, so we'll pause the video, and when it gets here, I'll swap it out, put it back together, and we'll see what happens. Fast forward a few days and our replacement power supply has arrived. I'm going to pull the old one out, put this one in its place, and we'll test it again. Hopefully this fixes it. I've got everything reassembled. Now let's go test it. Now before I wasn't getting anything when I tried to power it on. Hopefully we'll get something this time. Hell yeah. So a green and amber flashing light is perfectly normal because I have no video cable connected. I'm gonna have to get one. That's perfectly normal. All I wanted to see was it power on, and it looks like we finally fixed it. Now that we have power, let's see if the disc tray actually works. And a copy of Halo 2 was hiding inside. I already have this game, but it's still a pretty cool find. The best game for the console, in my opinion. Now I've got my hands on an Xbox to HDMI adapter, as well as a Retro Fighters wireless controller. This thing looks awesome. It has LB and RB bumpers in addition to the original white and black buttons, USB-C charging port. It comes with a dongle to plug into the console for connectivity, and the dongle has a USB-C port on it for plugging the controller up for charging. Now I get to see this thing power on for the first time. And there's a game I've been wanting to play for a long time for it. NBA Street Volume 2. Let's go. But unfortunately, I've hit another roadblock. The disc can't be read. It didn't look that scratched to me, and I cleaned the DVD laser whenever I had the entire Xbox disassembled for cleaning, so I guess the next step would be to order a replacement on eBay. The replacement Samsung DVD disc drive came in today. I installed it in the case, and all that's left is to reassemble everything and test. Now I've got the new disc drive installed. I'm going to reassemble the case, flip it over, put all the screws back in, get it all buttoned up, and then I'll test it again. Hopefully this time will not only get it to power on, but it will also read a disc. Fingers crossed, this is going to work. We've got power. Now I just need that disc drive to work. Come on, come on. It works. Awesome. I'm so glad I don't have to take this thing apart and replace anything else or clean or fix anything else. This is awesome. I would have never got this thing fixed without the help I got from the guys over at the OG Xbox modding community on Facebook. If you need help with an Xbox console, or if you have any expertise or you can help somebody else, check that group out. I couldn't have done it without the help I got there. Thanks guys, I appreciate it. And thanks for watching the video. If it helped you, leave a like or let me know. Thanks.